Hello friends, welcome to another weekly top-down analysis video on the gold and GJ. And as usual, we are going to start our analysis with the monthly time frame, and then we go down to lower time frames, weekly, daily, 4-hour, and 30 minutes time frame. On 30-minute time frame, we will also talk about some intraday and scalping setups as well. So without wasting any time, let's get started. First of all, on the gold, we will be starting with the monthly time frame. Let's put chart on the monthly time frame. So on the monthly time frame, we can see that earlier it was the situation was like, we could see that we had rejections. So first time above this resistance, we have a monthly candle close now. So there is a pretty high probability for the current monthly candle to continue going up and create a new higher high, right? And for the current monthly candle, I was anticipating some kind of I was anticipating the price to create kind of bottom wick, maybe kind of retest of this area, and then continuation to the upside. But anyways, as we can see, the price is going up without making a bottom wick. So then we can see right from here. Anyways, let's go to our weekly time frame to find more details what is happening on the weekly time frame. And on the weekly time frame, we can see that so on the weekly time frame, guys, as we can see, so let's see, we had this resistance. As we can see here, we had this resistance and rejection. So also now we can see that we have the weekly candle close above this resistance. So we have resistance, and we have this new, the last weekly candle close above this resistance. So now there is a pretty high probability for the next weekly candle to come down, create a bottom wick, maybe retest of this area, and continue going to the upside. So it could be like let's remove all these drawing. So it could be like the price may come down, create a bottom wick, and continuation of this move to the upside. So this is something like I'm anticipating on the weekly time frame. Now let's go to our daily time frame to see more details. On the daily time frame, kind of let's remove this line as well. On the daily time frame, currently we can see that we are creating higher highs and higher lows. So we are pretty much bullish on the daily time frame. So we can see that we created this high, basically broke this previous high. So we created a higher low, which is higher than the previous low. Then we broke this high, create another higher high. So right now, also we can see that we have this resistance and we have this last daily candle close above this resistance. So now I'm anticipating the price to come down. So like we can see, we created a higher low, higher high. So now I'm anticipating the price to come down, create some kind of like higher low, and keep going up to maintain this bullish momentum on the daily time frame. So that is something on the daily time frame. Now let's go to 4-hour time frame. So until now, what we know that the price is very bullish. So what we saw on the weekly time frame, price is gonna go up. Daily we are bullish as well. Now let's go to 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour also we can see that it looks very bullish because we are creating higher highs and higher lows. So we can see starting from here we can create higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Then we broke this high, created a higher high, and right now again I'm waiting for some kind of pullback that may be to this break and retest area, or that may be to around this previous swing low, right? So we'll be waiting for some kind of a pullback and support formation, some bullish price action to which will indicate that the price is going to continue going up and create higher highs and higher lows on the 4-hour time frame. Now let's go to 1-hour time frame. 1 hour also looks very bullish. As we can see, we are creating higher highs and higher lows. So as we can see, we create a high, then we have this consolidation here, then price broke this consolidation and create another higher high. Again, now I'm waiting for the price to come down maybe to this area, basically a pullback to then find some kind of support. As I mentioned, on the 4-hour time frame, we can have a pullback here or we can have a pullback here, but it will be higher high, higher low, and if we find support without breaking this low, then that will indicate that the price is going to continue going up. Right now, let's go to 30-minute time frame to find more details. 30-minute is also looking very bullish. Like 1-hour time frame, we can see that we have this consolidation here, right? Then the price broke to the upside, created a higher high. Now I'm waiting for some kind of a pullback to anywhere, that can be here, here, and then support formation, some bullish price action, which will indicate that the price is going to go up. In that situation, I'll be looking to take long. And for the short, I want the price to break this market structure. So as you can see that we create a high, higher low, higher high. So in any situation, if we break this market structure to the downside, we create a new low, then I'll be waiting for some kind of a pullback, basically a lower high structure, to take short in order to target this low and more supports on the left hand side. That is something on the 30-minute time frame. Now let's go to our second pair, which is GJ. Again, GJ, we are going to start our analysis with the monthly time frame. So let's see, monthly time frame. Okay, so now let's we are on the monthly time frame on the GJ. Now let's see that we have this resistance. So we can see that we have our last monthly candle close above this resistance, which is acting like a support to the price now. So now we have a new monthly candle, and if we look to the left hand side, we can see that we have the resistance right here. Also, we have clean range. If we accept these rejections, which is already retested, as you can see here. So anyways, for the current monthly candle, I'm anticipating the price to come down, create a bottom wick. So like let me show with the new drawing. So like I'm anticipating the price to come down maybe to this area to create a bottom wick and then continue going up. First target will be this wick fill and then continuation of move to the upside. We have resistance right here into these areas. So that is something on the monthly time frame. Now let's go to weekly time frame to see more details. On the weekly time frame also we are very bullish. Let's remove this line as well. So on the weekly time frame also we are very bullish. Also we can see that we created a high, higher low, higher high, because we broke the previous high. Then we came down, created a low which is higher than the previous low. So higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Then we broke this high, created another higher high, and right now I'm anticipating some kind of pullback. Also we can see this way that price came up, we close a bullish candle here. We have a bearish candle close here, create resistance, price came down, right? Then we broke the previous high, came up, create a new higher high, bearish candle close, basically created a resistance, price came down. This time again we broke the previous high, created a new high, bearish candle close, created resistance. Now I'm anticipating the price to come down, and if we don't break the previous swing low and find support somewhere, then we have higher probability for the price to continue going up and hopefully create a new higher high. So that is something on the weekly time frame I'm anticipating. Now let's go to daily time frame to see what is happening on the daily time frame. Daily also looks very bullish. As we can see, we are creating higher highs and higher lows. So now if we see, we created a high, price came down, find support, and then we came up, create kind of new high. So right now we are anticipating the price to come down, find some kind of support, or come down, broke below this area, and then a candle closure above, which will indicate a fake out in this area to continue going up to retest this area, or hopefully create a new higher high. The same thing we anticipated on the weekly time frame. Like if we go to the weekly time frame, I anticipated the price to come down, find support, and continue going up. Now same thing we are anticipating on the daily as well. Also we can see on the daily time frame that we have this candle close bullish, and I already mentioned in my daily analysis video that it's not a strong bullish candle. I mean, we have rejection on this candle to the upside and downside, but still it was a support. And right now we can see that the last Friday candle closed bearish below this support. So now there is a higher probability for the price to continue going to the downside. Let me draw it. So like, we have the support, and now we have a bearish candle close below this support. So now I want, or I anticipate the next daily candle to come up, create a top wick, and keep going down to the next support, which is right into these areas, right? Here we have the support, then more support, and if we break these supports, we can continue going to retest more supports onto the downside. That is something on the daily time frame. Now let's go to 4-hour time frame to find more details. 4-hour look bearish at the moment as we are creating lower lows and lower highs. So as we can see, low, lower, high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. We kind of came to the same area that we'll consider it lower high. So lower high and lower high and lower low. So right now, we are into this area. We have a support right here. If you get a candle closure below, we can come down to this support area and this supports area. But at the same time, we may come up to, for a pullback. And if we find resistance somewhere below this area, then we'll be looking to take short in order to target this support and maybe the next support. So that is something on the 4-hour time frame. Now let's go to 1-hour time frame to see more details. 1 hour is also looking very bearish as we are creating lower lows and lower highs structure, right? So let's see, low, lower, high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then the price came up, basically retested this area, came down, rejected this area, again came up to retest this area, again got rejected, and the price came down to create a new low or the same low, whatever you call it. But the price action is still very bearish because we are creating lower lows and lower highs. So right now, I'll be waiting for some kind of a pullback to the upside and some kind of resistance formation below this area to take short in order to target this support and more supports on the left hand side. So that's on the 1-hour time frame. Now let's go to 30-minute time frame to find what is happening on the 30-minute time frame. Seems like 1-hour time frame and 4-hour time frame, we are bearish on the 30-minute time frame as well, as we are creating lower lows and lower high structure. So anyways, we can see low, lower, high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then we retested this area, came down again came up to retest that area, and found resistance, and we created a new low. Again, I'll be waiting for the price to come up, find resistance that may be into this area, or maybe into this area, or maybe finally into this area. And if we find the resistance, we'll be looking to take short in order to target the previous low and hopefully create a new low which should be matching to the support on the left hand side. So that is something on the 30-minute time frame on the GJ. So that's it, guys. This was the weekly analysis on the gold and GJ from monthly to the 30-minute time frame. And if you are looking for more intraday and scalping setups, you can join my free Telegram channel as well, where I share my any intraday or scalping setup, whatever I see on the charts on the gold and GJ. So hopefully you'll like the video, and if you really did like the video, share the video and subscribe to the channel in order to support the channel and YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much. See you in another video.